Díodíh go léir agus fáilte romh an Gaillimh. Smis an talamh Póla Docherty, uachtar an anid agus meoraní na hallscoile seo, agus is cúis aithe sé dú fáilte go romh an le speisialta seo. Tá sin seániu chun céiliúrú poblí dhéanú a ghaisce acadúla agenda go bhí gan go cuasaí léon na coppla bliana nuas. Le mór a bhéidir in na hallscoile tain, agus ácaid níos mó agus níos táhachtaí ríist in Mórsail hain. Go mairí sibh ar géimíochtúr agus géim gachra armh sa taol atá romh amach mar chéimithe de chuid ollscoil na Gaillimhe. My name is Póla Docherty, Deputy President and Registrar of this university, and on behalf of the University of Galway, I want to extend to you all a very warm welcome to this ceremony. It's a special day for all of us in the university, and I want to start by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left at the table at the front is the President of the University, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, who presides over the ceremony. With him is the Vice Dean for Graduate Studies in the College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies, Dr. Lindsay Reid, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony. Behind me is Professor Rebecca Brown, Dean of the College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies, who will present you, the students, to the President and also the President of the Students' Union, Mr. Dean Kenny, who will make a short address after this opening. We are also joined, both here on the platform and over to my left, by a number of colleagues from the college and from other colleges who have played their part in ensuring that you are able to graduate and have this day out today. I now hand over to the Students' Union President, Mr. Dean Kenny, who will make a commencement address, after which Dr. Reid will open the formal proceedings in Latin.
Díobh a chéimeatha a cóide Shaili agus cuairteoirí. Good morning, graduates, parents, guardians, relatives, friends, faculty and guests. Welcome to your graduation. Today is a day that many of you have talked about and looked forward to over the last few years, but I'd like you all now to take a breath, relax a little bit. I see some people a bit strained with the formality of the whole situation, and just tell yourself you did it. Over the course of today, you have all had great support, I'm sure, from friends and family and lecturers over the course of your studies, but ultimately, this is your achievement. You'll be dragged this way and that all throughout the day to get in this picture and that picture, to talk to this relative who wants to congratulate you, but at least for these couple of hours, know that it is all about you. Throughout the course of the day, you'll be clapping many times for various different people, but the one person you don't get to applaud too often is yourself. So, in the full cringe of the Students' Union President, I would like you to put your hands together and give yourself a very raucous round of applause. I believe there's a real spirit within this group of people that are all sitting here today. I'm sure it's the sentiment echoed year after year at speeches such as these that this collection of individuals have endured hardships like no other. But I think in this packed Bailey Allen Hall, that sentiment rings true. You have all had a university experience like no other. You have withstood a global pandemic when all teaching was made virtual almost overnight. You've had to endure Zoom calls upon Zoom calls, home haircuts, pubs closing at 8 o'clock, lecturers trying to figure out how to unmute a microphone and share a screen. We've surely seen some terrible things. We've gone through a name change, though I imagine many of us will find it difficult to refrain from calling this place NUIG. And on a more sad note, we have yet to see Mayo win an All-Ireland. I can say that I'm from Mayo. For those of you that were here before 2020, we saw Galway in the good times. We've seen the rise and fall of various beloved nightclubs and a big change to the city that we will forever hold dear. We've made friends, enemies, exes, Drinking buddies, study partners. We've had good times, bad times, great times, and those, oh Jesus, when's that due times. There's been early mornings, late nights, 9 a.m. lectures, evening study sessions, endless assignments, Harvard referencing, placement, even online exams. I think it's fair to say that some of us adapted better to those online exams than others. And in the true fashion of someone who was asked to speak at a graduation ceremony and only realised very recently that they didn't know what to say, I will now read some poetry. This is a shortened version of a poem called If by Rudyard Kipling, and it speaks to the resilient nature that we have all displayed throughout our time in college. I apologise in advance that it is written by a man to his son and is gendered as such. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. I'm sure many of you will go on and enjoy very successful careers within your chosen fields. Some of you may never use your degree except to fill a picture frame with. Albert Einstein once said, "Education is what remains when one has forgotten what one has learned in school." Your degree that you'll receive today is much, much more than a 1-1 or a 2-2. It represents the journey that you have embarked on since you entered here in first year, as a naive teenager, desperately trying to find your way around and just make friends. Think of how far you've come from that first year, in your first day, right here in the Bailey Allen Hall, to the person you are here today, surrounded by your loved ones, about to graduate from this university. I know Galway will always hold a special place in all of our hearts, regardless of what extraordinary things you go on to achieve. I ask you to keep that resilience with you, wherever you go in life, and never be afraid to stand up for yourself, because you are pretty amazing. To once again quote Rudyard Kipling, if you can dream and not make dreams your master. Parents and guardians here today, you should be incredibly proud of the person that you are here with. They've contributed much more to this university than simply assignments and MCQs. They have made a lasting impression that will not be forgotten hastily. To speak now directly to you, the graduates, and I'll finish on this note. It says something about these people sitting here today that the university had to wait until they were fully sure that you are all out the gap before they could make Rag Week official. Wherever life leads you, hold your head high, stand proud, and never lose that resilience. Have a great night, stay safe. I hope to see you out this evening. Canary on Táliv, Gramila Mahigat, Slán.
Universitaria hodie convocata sunt, ut quidam homines ad gradus academicos abitantur. Eos easque praesentabit Professor Rebecca Brown.
Pre honorabilis praeses, totaque universitas. Doctor of Philosophy in Arts. Presento vobis hasse meas filias filiosque meos, quas omnes si taeo tam moribus, quam doctrina habilis et edonius esse admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. Idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego octartata mihi concessa, et litivos ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae.
Sebastian Broz Birama is awarded a PhD in political science for research supervised by Professor Kevin Lydon and Professor Mark Hogard on After the End of History, Utopia, Cities and the Populist Imagination. Dan Dwyer is awarded a PhD in film and digital media for research supervised by Dr. Sean Crossan on the role of Irish-themed media in the maintenance of Irish cultural identity in Britain. Noemi Farkas is awarded a PhD in classics for research supervised by Dr. Padraig Moran on the 9th century political treatise De Rectoribus Christianis by the Irish scholar Sedulius Scotus. Desiree Joan Farrell is awarded a PhD in geography for research supervised by Professor Francis Fahey and Dr. Liam Carr on tourism dynamics on the Wild Atlantic Way by examining tourist motivations, community values and placemaking. Kate Flood is awarded a PhD in geography for research supervised by Dr. Mary Mahan and Dr. John McDonough on the variety of benefits provided by peatlands and the communities. Emma Frawley is awarded a PhD in psychology for research supervised by Professor Gary Donoghue on psychosocial interventions targeting improved social and occupational function in early psychosis. Ian Kennedy is awarded a PhD in history for research supervised by Dr. John Cunningham on the Irish newspaper press and political power in Ireland during the period 1921 to 1925. Nikita Koptev is awarded a PhD in Gaeilge for research supervised by Professor Lillis O'Leary on an exploration of text creation and production strategies in the Irish National Folklore Collection. Helen Maguire is awarded a PhD in geography for research supervised by Professor Francis Fahey on exploring intergenerational everyday practices in clothing active use for sufficiency and sustainability in clothing consumption. Barbara Mirkovich is awarded a PhD in sociology for research supervised by Dr. Bernadine Brady on supportive adults in the lives of Irish and Croatian youth, a qualitative contextual exploration. Aileen Mary Redden is awarded a PhD in French for research supervised by Dr. Maura Stewart on researching temporality in first-person illness narratives in France from 1910 to 2017. Christy Tetreault is awarded a PhD in psychology for research supervised by Dr. Kieran Sarma on the psychology of extremism. Honours Bachelor of Arts. Presento vobis hasse meas filias filiosco meos, quas omnes sio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et edonias esse qui admitatur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto. Idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego autartata mihi concessit, litivos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto.
Temeteo Theophite Adedigi. Vera Anton. Deborah Aramoro. David Aragon. Harrison Arthur. Rebecca Barber. Cara Anna Benson. Katie Blaine. Keelan Bliss. Declan John Bolger. Cora Bond. Hannah Boothroyd. Amy Lee Maria Boyle. Cleo Boyle. Susan Boyle. Ryan Bradley. Therese Brady. Chloe Bright. Owen Brogan. Hannah Brookfield. Anne Burnell. Ciara Byrne. Connor Olton Callahan. Kyle Canning. Cleona Nancy Carey. Regan Erica Carney. Liam McCullough Carroll. Ali Martina Chambers. Murren Claffey. Sarah Clark. John Clarahan. Chloe Cohen. Michael Coleman. Joan Collins. Quailin Connell. Rebecca Connellan. Anna Frances Connolly. Nessa Cooley. Samantha Cooney. Nathan Anthony Corbett. Gráinne Corcoran. Stacey Louise Corrigan Higgins. Amy Cox. Daniel David Cox. Aaron Creven. Fiona Cummins. Hazel Kate Cunningham. David William Cusack. Alan Daly. Alfie Davis. Jared Devoran. Adam Christopher Deary. Maeve Delaney. Roisin Denani. Sinead Devani. Fiontan Devlin. Meija Deneen. Cara Elspeth Dobson. Aoife Doherty. Sinead Dolphin. Roisin Doyle. Joey Anthony Droney. Ross Gerard Juberry. Aisling Duggan. Megan Dunphy. Darren Noel Early. Adam Egan. Edward Michael Egan. Mary Egan. Henriette Eric Powery. Matthew Fahy. Brian Martin Fahy. Stephen Fahy. Amelia Ann Fallon. Laura Fannin. Nasa Farrell. Alva Feeney. John Feeney. Niall Fitzgerald. Lawrence Fitzgibbon. Seamus Fitzpatrick. Robin Flaherty. Rebecca Flanagan. Emily Flynn. Shannon Flynn. Roisin Foley. Nia Foodie. Cian Ford. Jeffrey Ford. Ellen Forrest. Shauna Gaffney. Roisin Garrett. Leanne Kathleen Gately. Ava Kate Gaughan. Jamie Geraghty. Timothy Gibbons. Michael Gillespie. Kevin Glynn. Killian Jack Goley. Luka Goshkovich. Olivia Jade Faustina Good. Ryan Greeny. Gemma Catherine Gukian. Danielle Lauren Hall. Harry Hamlet Maguire. Joshua Haney. Lindsay Hardiman. Mark Harrison. Drew Hartnett. Michael Henahan. Samuel Henahan. Marie Henneman. Alva Hennessy. Nathan Herity. Emily Higgins. Megan Mary Higgins. Cynthia Hill. Niamh Horan. Kyle Howard. Anna Howley. Charlotte Orla Hume. Kieran O. Curl. Emanuela Chidera Ifeagwu. Dominika Jablonska. Dorian Jaros. Katrina Yevdukuninaite. Ethan Kaya. Dara Keane. Ronan Michael Keane. Roisin May Kearns. Rebecca Margaret Kelly. Shane Kelly. Tommy Kelly. Joseph Andrew Kennedy. Evan William Kenny. Ruby Kenny. Naika Kyo. Roisin Kerrigan. Shauna Kerrigan Mollett. Ruth Sarah Cavane. Leisha Kate Kiernan McDade. Julia Claudia Corona. Anya Lacey. Matthew Lacey. Tomas Lavin. Amy Lawless. Orla Linehan. Thomas Loftus. Wang Long. Maria Lynch. Conor David McCullough-Wee. Donal McClure. Katie Reenan Macklin. Patrick Maher. Jonathan Mannion. Conall Joseph Martin. Amy Kate McBride. Marcus McCambridge Devan. Maximilian Connor McCarthy. Megan McCarthy. Rupert McCauley. Erin Ciara McCormick. Grace McCormick. Molly Margaret McCormick. Molly McCusker. Deirdre McDonough. Emma McElwee. Brian McGann. David Paul McGinty. Shauna McGlynn. Emma McGrath. Paul James McGrath. Aisling Mary McLaughlin. Cathal McMahon. Ella McMonagle. Georgia McGahey. Nadine Kathleen Melly. Robin Malloy. Adrian Patrick Moran. Alan Moran. Darius Moran. Darren Patrick Morrissey. Aaron Mulcahy. Leavan May Mulcahy. Lynn Anna Mulcahy. Martin Mulcairn. Jack Mullen. Abby Mullen. Ryan Mihal Mulranny Griffin. Aoife Murphy. Aoife Murphy. Beth Murphy. Clodagh Maeve Murphy. Ewan Murran. Cathal Naughton. Mark Naughton. Reuben Kingdom Nakube. Emma Nellis. Fionnuala Ní Chéitinn. Darren Nolan. Sarah Elizabeth Noon. Eleanor Boyce. Laura O'Boyle. Amy O'Brien. Ryan O'Congala. Aaron O'Connor. Killian Padraig O'Connor. Kathleen Ellen O'Connor. Cian O'Daly. James Francis O'Donnell. Claudia O'Dowd. Sarah O'Flaherty. Patrick Daniel O'Grady. Laura O'Malley. Felix Alexander O'Murahu. Mark O'Regan. David O'Reilly. Phelim O'Reilly. Conor O'Shaughnessy. Oran O'Shea. Chloe Louise O'Shea. Grania Sarah Owens. Emma Paradinovich. Amber Rose Parker. Dylan Parslow. Quaylin Powell. Niamh Prendergast. John Pryor. Sarah Qualter. Stephen Quinn. Daniel Raftery. Daniel Redden. Stephanie Redmond. William James Francis Roach. Laura Rooney. Kieran Ruane. Jack Ruddy. Molly Louise Rush. Daniel Scully. Fionn Sexton. Sarah Sheridan. Dana Shield. Chloe Singleton. Jordan Slattery. Eleanor Smith. Quailin Spallin. Éiríonn Starr ní bheagléach. Aoife Thompson. Jacob Kevin Tiernan. Aaron Timlin. Cuiva Amy Totterdall. Dean Tracy. Emily Tucker. Cormac Turnbull. Deborah Onyenyechi Ogwu. Shidera Sylvia Okuma. Carla van der Laan. Siobhan Vaughan. Sarah Waldron. Ciara Walsh. Ellen Walsh. Jack Walsh. Kelly Walsh. Lauren Sarah Walsh. Jeremiah Ward. Laura Whelan. Rebecca Whelan. Alex Wynne. Nathan Corbett.
Honorabilis Prices. Carimonis rite confectis finam quaeso facias huius convocationis universitariae.
So that concludes the formal ceremony today, and the President will shortly make his address before you go out for light refreshments. But before that, I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly, and in particular Brona Clifford and the Conferring team, as well as Tara Layden and Academic Registry. In addition, let me thank staff from the President's Office, administrative staff from the College and School Offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, agus in Chervish Aishtachan. And I would now like to introduce the President of the University, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, who will speak to you to conclude the ceremony.
Thank you very much. Gmin maith agus tá fáilte roimh Chairmáidin agus an lá mór seo rowing agus blianta tábhachtach mór caite goibh ling an seo. Ámór an lá mór seo. We wish you all the best on this very important day for us. And this is a very nice time of year for us all. It puts it all in a good mood because, as you might have noticed, the campus is settling, getting ready for the next academic year, and we have yourselves finishing as our graduates today, and it has a sense of Rahamor and Thiel, that sense of life goes on, and we bring new life back to campus today with yourselves as our graduates and our students arriving in the next couple of weeks. So it's a very important day for us for many reasons, but particularly for as Dean has mentioned, for your achievement and your success. This is your day. Agus tréislim libh as an éachtat a buinte mac agah. Bhí blianta deacra agah in seo, acha tá sugan freisin gur blianta tarbhach a bhí an freisin, a bhí antí freisin. We are celebrating, as you may know, around this time, 175 years of what was Queen's College Galway. It depends what date you pick, but you could pick the date the quad was started or built, the date the first students arrived, the first graduates. We were interrupted by COVID in some of our celebrations, as many other things, more important things were. But we recently had back in the spring, the late spring, we had a ceremony in the British Ambassador's residence where he wanted to bring all of those who are the Queen's Colleges together to celebrate. So there was Galway, Cork and Belfast, now University of Galway, UCC and Queen's University Belfast. And I suggested afterwards to my counterparts in Cork and Belfast that we might think about a counterfactual history, some histories that have become somewhat in vogue, not recently, but over the last decade or so. And could we imagine, what if the Queen's Colleges, what if Galway, Cork and Belfast had not been founded when they were and where they were? And it was a way, as you know, university presidents are always looking to make the case for the importance of universities, a way to maybe illustrate the importance of universities without actually asking for money. And if we were to think about that counterfactual history for Galway, I think it's an interesting one. And I'm sure my colleagues would have lots of examples of what might not have been if Galway wasn't founded when it was and where it was. But I have some suggestions here which I think will illustrate the significance of the founding of this university, when it was founded and where it was founded. One of those is in the quad itself. So that quadrangle, which it becomes alive. It's great this time of year, the quad becomes alive again every year for graduation photos. But that quadrangle was started and built in the mid-19th century in famine times. And not only does it tell us about something about that time itself, but about the time since then, and how this country, how this region, how this city has changed over that time, and how, in its own way, this university and its graduates, its faculty, its community has made a difference. We could also imagine, and sometimes people say that the Lord of the Rings was inspired by the landscape here when its author was an external examiner here in Galway. There are other places that have that claim to fame, but that's one of the suggestions, that Lord of the Rings may not have been how it was and may not have been written the way it was had the external examiner not come here at that time. William King was the first to coin the phrase Neanderthal man here in the late 19th century. My predecessor as president and not as professor of physics, but he was professor of physics, Alexander Anderson is the first to have mentioned, or is said to have been the first to have mentioned the concept of the black hole in the early 20th century. Michael D. Higgins, more contemporary times, may not have come here from Clare, been our first Students' Union president, got involved in student politics, been elected as one of the few Labour seats on the west of the Shannon, and gone on to be President of Ireland. And if you think about those individuals, there are also changes that might not have happened to institutions as well. So Taibhheart na Gaillimhe, an Arklan Náisiún, the Bunny Again Sean Gaillimh, Saidiru and Marek, Mikleno and Ulskol, Skloria and Ulskol Shaw, since Nafihidi, celebrating 100 years of Taibhheart na Gaillimhe this decade. Taibhheart na Gaillimhe may not have been formed by students of this university had this university not been here. Druid Theatre, students of this university. Mockness, Bobrow, the Galway International Arts Festival. So many institutions, so many creative architecture and infrastructure of this region that comes from here. And we've all said and suspected for a long number of years that the medtech sector, the medtech cluster that's in Galway, would not have existed had this university not been here. And there's very recently a publication on competitive peripheries by Italian academics, which has specifically argued and specifically called out Galway and the University of Galway, this university uniquely in this region on this island, as one of those three factors which created the conditions for the medtech sector and the booming city that they argued is now Galway, that would not have been had this University of Galway not been here. And there are many, countless other ways in which you, our graduates, our colleagues, leading quiet lives made a difference to others in caring, in education, in research, in teaching, in building bridges, in the whole panoply of what it is to be as human beings, as friends, as colleagues, as family, that this university created in the quiet lives of many countless people, sometimes unknown, who made a significant difference in their own way, in their own lives. And who knows in 10 years' time, or 10, 20 years' time, or 100 or 175 years' time, what a future president might say about now, and what came out of Galway now, because this university exists now. And who knows from this group who will be referred to, and who knows who may never know, other than those who were affected by it and influenced by it, those quiet lives that you will lead, that you will make a difference because you were here. So I would encourage you to think about that tradition, that this university made a difference by being here in this place when it was and where it was. And you, as our graduates, in whatever way, quietly, noisily, publicly or privately, in your own way, as only you can, you're the best person at doing it in your own way can make that difference also, because you were in this place at this time as graduates of this university. And you, as Dean has said, came through challenging times. I'm thinking that I was looking at my own photograph in the brochure for the graduation and thinking that we've all changed over the last number of years. It's been a challenging time for us all, but for you in particular. You came in and endured a very disruptive time here. And every one of you, when you came up, without exception, said thank you coming up for your degree. But I say thank you back. We should be grateful to you, first of all, for choosing to study with us, for staying the course in often challenging times, and for being with us today. So following on from Dean, I'd like you to thank and congratulate yourselves, and we'd all like to congratulate and thank you too. Gurmila Mahagav, as updveling in you, agus Haran Treif Shah, Arna Blinta Takatja. Thank you very much. And we all know that in that journey, we all know as colleagues here that our students have good times and bad, happy times and sad. And in those times, they were carried and celebrated with by many of those who are here in the hall today. Friends, fans and family. Those who can't be with us, and those who are with us in spirit. And we're very grateful to you too, not only for being with us today, but for being on that journey with us and now our graduates. You have made that difference too, in many quiet ways, sometimes unknown and unseen, in happy times and sad and good times and bad. So our ceann na hOllscoil our marúachtar an hOllscoil seo, tá mí dá bhuíochtaíh agus tréaslím le freisin as an obair agus an cars an tacaíocht a thug sibh dar géimethe, dar scoláirí atá a bhíling, dar géime atá inniu. Go míle maith agaibh. Thank you all very much. We're very, very grateful to you also. And finally, I'd like to thank my colleagues. I get the opportunity every now and again, and on this occasion, to thank all of those who are with us today, my colleagues, those who can't be with us because of other commitments. This university has had challenging times in the past. That quadrangle has seen famine, land war, war of independence, civil war, 2 world wars, but it has also seen COVID. And we can't say that it was the most difficult time because we weren't there in those other times. But we do know it was one of the most challenging times that this university faced. And our colleagues journeyed with us on that, on laptops, on tabletops, on kitchen tops, in order to, in your time, with you, to keep the university's mission going. Agus a rís ceann na hOllscoil agus marúachtar an hOllscoil seo bháil an tréaslú le bhillig agus buíochas go bhfuil le bhillig as sin. Thank you very much. So as you pass through the quadrangle today, and I hope you do get the chance to go for photographs, as you pass through the archway, remember that this university has been here those 175 or so years or more. And this university has made a difference in this place, for this place, in the world and for the world, in quiet ways, in noisy ways, in public ways and in private ways, and that you can also make that difference. You today join that long tradition of graduates from Galway who have been shaped by this place, who came to this place for a reason, and who leave this place hopefully a better person to make a difference for a better world, as only you can do in your own way. So remember that tradition today as you pass through the archway. Remember that tradition as you stay with us throughout your careers. There's always a welcome for you here in Galway. Tá mí dá na bhuíochtaíh, go gárdagus le bhillig, agus b'innig tád of us in law. Thank you very much.